Hi everyone, my name is Sophie and I study psychology at university, and today I'd like to talk to you about what that really means. Psychology. It's quite a big fancy word, isn't it? What it really means is the scientific study of the brain and behaviour. Your brain controls everything you do, isn't that incredible? Without your brain, you wouldn't be able to sit down and watch this video, walk, talk, write, speak, eat, or do anything actually. But how does your brain do this? How does something the size of your two fists together control everything? Well, it's all to do with what it's made of. Neurons. There are a lot of different types of neurons which do different things, but they're all made up of the same parts. There are a lot of these in your brain, around 100 billion. That's the number 100 with 9 zeros after it. All these neurons are connected in a network. One neuron has two neurons either side of it, and this allows for an electrical signal to pass through a whole string of them, allowing you to do everything. Each string of neurons is responsible for its own thing. For example, a different string or pathway of neurons will fire. This is the word scientists use when an electrical signal travels along a neuron when you're eating a cookie compared to when you're running. Between one neuron and the next neuron, there is a teeny tiny little gap called a synapse. When the electrical signal reaches the end of one neuron, it needs to travel across this little gap in order to carry on travelling down the next neuron, and so on. It manages to do this thanks to little chemicals called neurotransmitters. These neurotransmitters are released from the neuron into the gap, and they cross the gap to the next neuron. When they touch the next neuron, the electrical signal is resumed and it travels along the next neuron, and so on, so it's able to travel down the whole pathway. Anyway, that's how the brain works.